Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Saturday today. One thing that you guys said that you wanted to see a lot more of was vlogs, day in the life vlogs, weekend vlogs. So that is what we are doing today. I feel like our life has been extremely uninteresting for the last few weeks because Steve and I both got hit with the C word, COVID. Yeah, we were not really ill, but like it knocked us back a little bit. So I feel like this is the first weekend that we're like fully back in action after both having it, and we're gonna be really productive today and get loads of stuff done. First up, I want to show you guys my outfit. This is the dress that I showed you guys in my Matalan haul. It was also in my summer outfits video, and this is like my go-to kind of dress at the moment. We've just come out of the heat wave and it's been raining this morning, but it's super like muggy and still really warm. So this is the perfect kind of dress for that because it's super floaty, it's not too like summery because it's still black, and it's like a midi length. So absolutely love this, really comfortable. Why? You're so needy. Oh, this is like my life with Milo. He's just like constantly wants me to like give him attention. I know, you're a lockdown puppy, aren't you? So plan today. I'm gonna vlog the whole weekend, I think. So today's gonna be really productive. Tomorrow's gonna be Sunday fun day. On our list today, we've got a couple of house bits that we want to, please, that's enough now, sit. We've got a couple of house bits that we want to tackle because there's some really awesome big changes happening in the house this coming week. Hopefully on Monday, we're gonna have something done to our roof. We keep it secret. And Tuesday, Wednesday, all of our windows are gonna be replaced. Our windows, our doors, our front door, everything. So massive changes to the exterior of the house, which is really exciting because so far it looks exactly the same from the outside pretty much. But in case you guys haven't watched my like update video, I have a second channel where all my house stuff is now. So if you want to watch any interior like decor finds, renovation stuff, all of that is going to be over on my other channel. So I will leave the link to my new channel in the description box in case you guys want to go check it out. But this channel's purely going to be more like vlogging and like fashion bits, that kind of side of things. So this weekend, this is where it gets really difficult because I want to vlog my like real weekend with you guys, but we are going to be doing DIY as well. So it's definitely a massive crossover. The things that we want to tackle, I'll take you guys out and show you quickly. So this is our hallway at the moment, if the camera wants to focus. It's awful out here, guys, honestly. That bag under there is like a charity bag, loads of shoes and stuff. But as you can see, it is disaster zone. So this is like a not even halfway done. Like basically, we've had the ceiling plastered ages ago. We have had the floor leveled in here. So there was kind of like bumps in the floor basically. So we've had those leveled out, but it's pretty much untouched. You can see that we've had like some wiring done in here, but it still has this beautiful 80s wallpaper. So Steve is going to be on wallpaper stripping duty so that we can get this space up and running. So that will be in my home channel video coming up, and we're hoping to actually get it painted as well this weekend. So that will transform it so much because as you can see, it's just like brown absolutely everywhere at the moment. The other project we're going to be working on is, in case anyone hasn't seen our kitchen for a while, it is pretty much done. I just need to put a front under there, and this space is obviously still a disaster zone. So we need to buy some stuff here to do a panel across the back here, which will be painted black to kind of tie in. That cardboard tube is there to stop our robot vacuum from going underneath. But that's another project we're going to be focusing on. But before we can jump in with those projects, we need to go to B&Q. So I'm going to take you guys to B&Q with us. We're gonna do a bit of shopping, get some really exciting supplies, and also we're gonna be picking up an order, because this is one of my top tips with renovation stuff and saving money, is always keep an eye out for the sale. So one thing they have at the moment that's running is they have, B&Q have a bathroom sale, they've got a tile sale, they've got a few other ones as well, but I have chosen pretty much all of the finishes that I want for the bathroom. We're not going to start it for a few months, but B&Q have an offer on tiles at the moment. The tiles that I want are actually from B&Q, and it's 20% off, plus we actually get a trade discount as well, which is another 5%. So all in all, I think it saved me about 80 quid ordering them now. So we've got to go collect them, because annoyingly B&Q wouldn't deliver. We're all going to collect our bathroom tiles, which is really exciting. Not that we're going to install them anytime soon, but it's nice to kind of get things ready for when we do want to do it. We can just be like, bam, let's go. So B&Q run is probably going to be first on our list, and get some supplies. But yeah, we'll take you guys with us. We've just had more flooring samples arrive, so I thought I'd open these up. Trusty 𝑘nife out. That's not a vibe for me. So these are samples for our bathroom floor. I'm pretty much certain I know which one I want, which is currently on offer, but I'm someone who has to literally explore every single option before I commit to buying it. So I've ordered loads more samples just to double check that that's actually the one I want, which I'm sure it is. But if none of these are as good, then, which none of them look like it. These are all from tops, from Carpet, right? None of these look anywhere near as good. But yeah, if none of these are suitable, then I will go ahead and order the flooring for the bathroom. We have, oh, that's quite nice. We've decided that we want to go for LVT in the bathroom. Like I've said loads of times, this isn't our forever home, and this is the first house that we've renovated and lived in, and I feel like this is the house that I want to kind of try new things and see what I like. So for the next house, for example, if we put down LVT flooring and we decide it's not for us or we don't like it, this is the place to do it now. So we've got tiles in our ensuite. We have the same tiles run across the floor and on the walls as well. For the main bathroom, I knew I wanted to go for a different flooring option to the wall option. I'll show you why later. So yeah, this is a good time to kind of test different materials out that we've not used before. And I've heard LVT is the go, indestructible, it's waterproof, depending on which one you go for. It's what's the word? Not trending, but I feel like it's the option that a lot of people are opting for now. So these are the Carpet ones. This is disgusting. Quality wise, disgusting. Disgusting. This is more of a harder LVT, which is kind of a concrete effect. But I'm not in love with that. I wanted basically some variation on colour and texture within it. This one's disgustingly thin as well. So all the Carpet ones are out. This one's just arrived from Best for Flooring. It is the Crystal Slate, and that's actually quite nice. So it's a grey, but you can see that it's got loads of variation, and it actually looks like a stone flooring. Let me get the one that I'm kind of erring towards at the moment. So this is the vibe. Wood vanity, a light kind of greyish floor, and we're going white vertical stack tiles on the walls. So this is a Evo Core 1 from, I can't remember what the site's called. I think I prefer the Evo Core 1 because it has more of a greyish tone to it. This one was nice though, but this one is meant to be indestructible, completely watertight. It has that kind of it looks like a real stone. Do you see the variation? and it has this easy click fitting, so I'm going to try installing it myself, but I think it's called �ＥvoCore Sea Mist. They have a few different colour options, but like it's got amazing reviews, so I think I might go for that. It's on sale for like £25 a square metre, but the annoying thing is that they don't sell it per square metre, they sell it per pack, and we need just over 2 packs, which means that we're going to have to order 3 packs, which makes it not as appealing price-wise as I'd originally thought. So I'm going to order that today. Sorry, this has been a bit of like home stuff. And I know I said I was going to keep that on my home channel, but this is also my life at the moment, just like samples, making decisions on stuff around the house, getting stuff done. So I'm going to have some breakfast now because I've not eaten yet. It is 9:30. I actually had a bit of lion this morning, which is quite rare for me. And yeah, then I think we're going to head out to B&Q. Kind of waiting, I don't know where Steve's gone, he keeps on disappearing. I've just been on my hands and knees measuring that breakfast bar area. We've got a plan now, haven't we? Steve's just making breakfast. I'm going to order our flooring. Woo! I don't know if I spoke to you about this, so we're going for this one now.
Yeah.
I know you don't really care anyway.
That was where I was leaning anyway when you gave me the option. But you said you have more samples to arrive.
Yeah. They don't compare. So it's from Flooring Superstore, who also have a sister brand called Direct Wood Flooring. It's called �ＥvoCore waterproof. Oh, inbuilt underlay backing, but I swear it tells you to buy underlay. We'll ask our builder and see what he says, or I'll just Google. I'll probably just Google it. Anyway, it's anti-slip, pet friendly, durable and hard wearing. It's suitable for home wide. You don't need to glue it. It says real wood feeling, but obviously we've gone for tile. Scratch resistant, noise reducing. You can use it with underfloor heating. 100% recyclable and eco-friendly. So this stuff is the shit, really, isn't it?
Sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, it feels really good quality. The main reason I like it is because it looks like real tile. Like, I've had this down in the bathroom for the last few days, just like leave it there, and every time I go in, I just look at it, and it does look like real tile when it's down. So yeah, I'm gonna order this. Hopefully I've still got it in stock, otherwise I'll cry. But another one of my tips to save money, I've shared this with you guys before, is always just message them and see if they've got any discount codes. I did that, and they were straight up just like, no. I obviously mentioned already that we have to order 3 packs, even though we need like 2 and a tiny bit. I messaged them and said, any chance you can sell it to me per metre squared or give me half a pack? No. They charge 30 quid for delivery. We're only going to be paying for about like £170 worth of product, and they're going to charge us like 30 quid for delivery. And I was like, can you waive the delivery? No. So most of the time when I try that technique, it works. Most people, like most big kind of manufacturers, will already have a voucher code they can just share with you. Like, I used it for our worktop and Worktop Express. They were like, yeah, sure, just have 15% off. And I was like, was it 15%? No, it wasn't that much. Anyway, they were like, yeah, sure, just have some money off. It's worked so many times for me. This time it did not work, and I'm such like a bargain bitch that that's one of the reasons it's put me off. But I know for sure that I want this. It's within budget. Like, I'm just gonna get it. And I think any excess that we have, we can use it in our hallway cupboard and our laundry cupboard, because I think it will look quite nice in there. So I'm just gonna order it. £192. I tried Honey, they don't have a voucher code. Goodbye money. Ordered. I'm gonna finish my breakfast. Right. We're gonna give you a special something. Basket? Good boy, Rocky. Mine a basket. Sitting off. Take it. Here, good boys. And then they immediately leave the basket.
You driving?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go.
What I'll do.
Oh, there's a lot of poop on this car.
Wait, can you see the bit on this?
No. Oh my god. Ew. Can you just take my bag?
I told you it was bad.
To be fair, there is... Oh, the poop is like getting caught in the windscreen wipers.
Yeah, there's poop on the windscreen wipers as well.
Ew.
It's what happens when you park at my office. It's disgusting.
Is that where it happens?
Yeah.
Ew. To be fair, this car is disgusting.
It's not in great condition inside, is it?
Well, we haven't had it cleaned because we've been doing loads of tip trips. Tip trips. So there's been no point. We're going to need to put the nav on, babe, because I've got no idea where I'm going.
Okay, where's your phone?
Well, in my bag.
You're usually organised with this sort of stuff.
Excuse me. Yeah, so we're doing a click and collect for our tiles, like I said. We would normally go to the Cardiff Gate one, but they only had one box and we need like 14. So I did a click and collect with the Caerphilly one, which is just about 10 minutes further away. So it's not the end of the world. But we're off to Caerphilly and I don't know how to get there. We have been to that B&Q before. That's where we got all our plants from the sale, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Dropped the phone.
Apple CarPlay is, if anyone's on the market for a new car, make sure it's got Apple CarPlay because lifesaver, am I right?
So right.
So right. Right, we'll see you at B&Q, guys. We've arrived at the motherland, pulled up next to the burger van. Let's go get our wood bits first and then we'll do our click and collect at the end, hey?
Yeah, works for me.
Just choosing the right pieces. It's our weapon of choice. We've only just realised down there, there's a sign that actually tells you what you can use all of the wood for.
Yeah.
Which for novices like us is really helpful. So we're going for the treated rough sawn because it's one of the few ones that's actually in the right size for what we want to do. Non-structural timber, isn't it, basically? Job done. We've got to find someone to help us with our MDF, haven't we? Because they haven't got our sheets out.
Yeah, should we try and find someone now?
Yeah. Let's just get them out one at a time. Just going to cut everything. So that one's all fine on the front, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll just go for that one then.
Yeah, fine.
Owen's coming with one of them now.
Oh, is he?
Everyone.
I can't see the bottom of it. Lovely. Cheers, mate. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Alright. Is that going to be alright there, or are they going to fall?
No, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
I'm just thinking about
We've got ropes to tie it.
Yeah.
So naively we thought it would all just fit in, so we just had to fanning around tying the boot up so the boot's open, but we always have a thing of like rope in the boot.
Oh, it's hot.
These instances, yeah, I'm like sweating now after doing that.
Right, should we
14 packs of tiles, 4 things of timber for the frame, a giant piece of plywood. They didn't have the MDF that we wanted, annoyingly, even though they said they did online before we left. Oh, so let's head home.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
Right, let's go.
We got some excited doggos. Hello. 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 Oh, I know. Go on, let's go outside. I see you. I see you. Yeah, You alright doing that on your ones?
Yeah. Let's just get the car's the issue. Right, scanning it. And this is going inside, yeah?
Yeah, into the kitchen. And there's a little doggy there. Right, so all of the wood stuff is in. That's our piece of backing for the bar area. I think I said this already, but annoyingly they didn't have MDF, they only had plywood. I would normally get MDF because the plywood like splinters and stuff. But anyway, Steve is just unloading the car. He's putting all the tiles in the garage. And we're going to have a spot of lunch before we crack on. I thought I'd quickly show you what we're going to have for lunch because I mentioned previously that like our health has, like, and our fitness has honestly just gone down the drain since lockdowns, but also since moving here. I feel like we just stopped going to the gym because we were obviously so busy doing DIY stuff. We didn't have a proper kitchen for ages, so we didn't really prioritise doing any home cooking and stuff because we couldn't really do a lot. But we definitely want to take a lot more seriously now. Like, we've both stacked on loads of weight. I feel like me more than Steve. But I feel like we're both at the point where we just feel so like unfit is the main thing for me. Is, God, my camera doesn't want to focus on me. I just feel so unfit. Like, this is probably the most unfit I've ever been, and it's horrendous. So I definitely want to kind of change that, and I don't want it to come across like, oh, I want to get skinny. It's very much like wanting to feel healthy and strong and a bit more like in control of our health. So one thing that we have been doing is ordering meal prepped lunches because we both have full-time jobs. We both do content creation on the side. We're renovating a house on top of that. I feel like quite often we don't prioritize like healthy meals, and when you have to cook that, it's just another kind of burden, and neither one of us like cooking. So we have been ordering meal prep meals, which honestly have been like such a lifesaver. You don't have to think about it. They're not like they're not really expensive, they're not super cheap, but it just takes like the stress away and just not having to think about it, and just knowing you've got something in the freezer, you can bang it in the microwave for 5 minutes, drops are good in. So I'll show you what we've got. So we order them from a brand called Gold Standard Nutrition. They come like this, you just store them in the freezer. We buy a box of 60 and share it. So that's pretty much like our lunches all the time, and then we just cook dinners. So Steve's gonna have a crispy buffalo chicken, which is like, it's like a breaded chicken, it's got potato in there, it's got veggies and stuff in like a buffalo sauce. And then I'm gonna have a breaded katsu curry, which is just like, well, it's a katsu curry, guys. But yeah, you put them in the microwave for 6 minutes, I think, 5-6 minutes. They're so good. And like, the macros on them are really, really good. They're like filled with loads of protein. They're like a substantial meal. So like, I feel that I've been snacking so much less. For me, that's like one of my weaknesses is snacking, and I've got such a sweet tooth. But these fill you up so much. They're like really nutrient dense, so like they're really a really good option. I will link down below the site that we get them from. So I'm gonna whack these in the microwave. We're gonna feed up before we do any DIY stuff because I can't concentrate and get stuff right if I'm like hungry. So we're gonna do that first. I'll show you what they look like when they're all heated up. Right, ignore the state of the worktop. But here are the lunches. That's my katsu. I put a tiny bit of like cream cheese in there because it's not super hot, but it's just hotter than I kind of fancy today. This is Steve's buffalo chicken. You can see there's like loads of veggies in there, like potato and stuff. So they're like massive meals, but they're really filling. The buffalo chicken is really good, but it's a tiny bit too hot for me. But I'm really bad with spice. Steve loves it, so katsu it is for me. Lunch is served, babe.
Thank you so much.
Right, guys. We are knackered. Steve's just leaving. I don't think he can hear me because he's got headphones in. So I have been working on the island bar project this afternoon, which has taken me way longer than I thought it would. It took me like 3 hours. Yeah, like 3 hours to do it, and it's not even finished yet. Steve, bless him, has been wallpaper steaming all this afternoon. He's still going. He said he's got like one little strip left to do, but annoyingly the steamer ran out of water. Like, it always does that, I swear, every time. But I have just been sat literally trying to rehydrate, and it's so hot today. I've been sat here like watching just a movie on TV, trying to cool down. But let me show you from where I'm sitting, because I've obviously got a doggo on my lap now, so I don't want to move. Let me show you from here what my masterpiece looks like so far. Ta-da! So we have a backing to the bar area. Didn't go as smoothly. It was just a bit faffy. Like, I've never done a project like that. But it's all up. I'm really happy with how it looks. The fit's really good. My measurements kind of pulled through, which was rare / a happy coincidence. So yeah, I've basically like filled loads of holes in it and like caulked around the edge, so I can't really do anything else today. I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'll give it a quick sand and paint, which is the fun bit, let's be honest. Doing the actual like building work bit is like not ideal, but I'm really happy with how it looks, and it's just finished it off really nicely. Like I said before, I have vlogged the full process of how I've done it, so if you did want to go check it out, then that'll be on my home channel. But anyway, very productive afternoon, very tiring. Stupidly, I genuinely thought like, oh, this project will only take me like an hour, maybe like hour and a half. 3 hours later, I mean, that's the story of my life. Every project takes longer than I think it will. But I am happy with the progress so far. Plans for this afternoon, I think we're just going to have a super chill one. I'm going to see what Steve wants to do once he finishes steaming. I think Steve wants a drink, so I think he's going to go out and get something. I quite fancy a wine, and we don't have any in the house right now. So we might have a couple of drinks and just have a really chilled evening. I will let you know what we get up to. Why are you licking yourself so much? These dogs, oh my gosh, because we've not really been sat down at all today. This is what they get like. They're just desperate for attention. They have to be like on you or right next to you at all times. We also didn't walk them today. We don't actually walk our dogs every single day. They're quite happy just running around in the garden, and they're pretty chilled. We kind of walk them. We try and walk them every day, but if we miss a day, it's not the end of the world. But we'll take them on a nice walk tomorrow. Wow, love this pose you've got going on. Wow, looks much better, babe. Done a really good job. Are you tired?
I am exhausted, and I would like the internet to come back on, please.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should have known that would have been your priority.
It's not my first priority, but it's up there.
Stephen.
Hello.
Because you've worked very hard, you said you're going to go out and get some drinks. What drink did you say you wanted?
I want beer.
You want beer? I said, boys! I said I wanted some wine.
Yeah?
Do you want me to get you pizza?
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
I'm supermarket pizza. I'm not getting you a Papa John's though.
That's fine.
If I go Sainsbury's and get some dinner.
Go Sainsbury's.
Oh, you're going to come with?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Lovely! It's 6 o'clock.
Is it?
Yeah, you've been...
Oh my god, I've been doing this
it's actually
for like
10 past
5
6.
hours, I swear down.
Yeah, about 5 hours.
Oh
Yeah.
my Christ. And we've not done any of the sanding, the filling, the internet's not working. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Right. Shall we let it have a little think about the situation while we go and get pizza then?
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully when we come back, it'll just miraculously work.
Yeah, we can.
Here's hoping.
We can hope. Is that? Yeah.
Right, boys, we're off out again. Right, we are back from Sainsbury's. I've gotten changed into some comfier clothes. My dress is already comfy, but this is like comfy. So we have picked up some pizza for dinner. So Steve got this one here, it's like a cheese feast with some garlic bread. I saw this one. So bearing in mind, I was saying earlier that I was like trying to be a bit more careful with what I eat and stuff. I saw this, right, stone baked pizza. The whole pizza is 439 calories. So I thought, do you know what? It's worth a try. It looks a little bit thin, but we'll see what it's like. I'll give you guys a little review. So the oven's just heating up. Mmm. Right. Try my wine. Yeah, it's nice that. I picked this up, I never tried it before. It's called, what is it called? The Hidden Sea. Read, Louise. It was like £8 for a bottle. It's quite a nice, like light, refreshing rosé. But I thought the bottle was absolutely stunning. Look at that. By drinking this bottle of the Hidden Sea, we will remove the equivalent of 10 500ml plastic bottles from our ocean and recycle them. I thought that was pretty cool. The bottle is gorgeous. It tastes pretty good. It's a very kind of light, kind of sweet, refreshing rosé. So if that's your kind of vibe, go check them out. It's £8 for a bottle, so not too bad. Right guys, pizza is all done. We've got Multiverse of Madness all set up, ready to go. We've got it's all nice and cozy in here. Ignoring the ironing board, I'll talk to you about that tomorrow. I've just had a little taste of my 400 pizza, and actually it's like pretty good considering. As a compromise kind of pizza, I think it's actually really good. Topping's really tasty, it's just quite very thin base. Anyway, we're gonna crack on and watch this, and we will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning guys. So we had another little bit of a lie-in. When I say lie-in, I'm saying 8 AM, which is a lie-in for me, but I know that won't be for some people. So normally we wake up at like 6:30ish, so I hardly ever lie-in. So I'm obviously quite tired at the moment. We are just getting ready to go to the cinema now. So the viewing that we've got is 10:10, Sunday morning, 10:10. The hope being, annoyingly, I realised that kids broke up for holidays in the day.
Yeah, so why would parents take them on the weekend?
Yeah, good point.
That's my hope as well.
Like, the hope of going 10 AM on a Sunday morning is that it'll be quite quiet, and also we're seeing Thor, Love and Thunder, and that's been out, how long's that been out for? Like a month?
Yeah, probably a month now. It's
been out a while, so the hope is that we're seeing it when it's like a little bit more quiet. Outfit wise, I have on nice big comfy baggy tee. This is actually from Boohoo Man.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just a cool little Chicago print tee. It's like a off-white creamy colour. Just got it on with some black leggings, and I've just got like a little sweatshirt to chuck on in case it's cold in the cinema. You never know really. So yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go to the cinema. We're gonna take a little snacky protein bar and put it in my bag.
Got breakfast first.
We've got breakfast first. That is our plan. Then we're gonna come back and crack on with a few DIY bits. We were hoping to take the dogs for a really nice walk today, but it is horrible weather. It's so miserable outside, and our dogs hate the rain. Like, Rocky won't even walk. If it's raining, he'll just like put on his brakes.
He won't even go near the door when it's wet outside. Like,
no.
Look at him now. Milo stood by the door. Rocky's down here. Just doesn't want to go.
Whenever we have to like put Rocky outside to go to the toilet, when it's wet outside, you literally have to push him out the door, otherwise he just won't go. So, have like dog mum guilt there because we didn't walk them yesterday. But it is what it is. They very much go into like duvet day mode when it's raining, so I think they'll be happy to stay in. But yeah, I will check in with you guys when we're at the cinema. Right, we have just gotten back. The movie was really, really good. So like I said, we saw Thor, Love and Thunder. Had like mixed reviews, but we really, really liked it. It's really funny. Yeah, typical kind of like Marvel movie. So I'd recommend. Also picked up a Costa because the place we went is the Red Dragon Centre. It's our first time going there, but they do free parking as long as you spend £6. We actually have free cinema tickets. We get it with Club Lloyd's for our bank. So we picked up a coffee because it's better to spend like £6 on coffee than £3 on parking, if that makes sense. So yeah, we got some coffee so we could validate our parking. And yeah, the cinema was really good. So it's an Odeon, and we went in and there was 2 other people in the whole like screen that we were in. So very, very happy. We just went for normal seats, but obviously we went and sat in like the premium seats. They were like really big comfy seats. There was no people like making noise and like eating popcorn and stuff, which is the one thing I hate about cinemas. It's like some people could be really like noisy during the movie. So 10 out of 10 experience. It's now 1 o'clock. So probably just gonna have our coffees, have a little bit of lunch. And then we've got a little bit of a to-do list to get through this afternoon. Most of it house stuff. Steve's got a tiny bit more wallpaper stripping to do around the window in our guest bedroom, just so it's ready for when we get our windows replaced. I need to finish like sanding and painting our breakfast bar area, but it's exciting because I may or may not order some like bar stools later. I'm not 100% sure which ones I want yet. I'll show you later, but I managed to take up one of the net curtains, so I've got to do the other one, but I'll show you how I get on with that as well. So yeah, I can't bother to do all that stuff, but it's a Sunday and I feel like we want to get all this stuff done like during the weekend, but I feel like we've been out, we've had our fun now, and we've got a really busy week ahead of us with people coming around and doing stuff on the house, so... Right guys. Have a 2-second sit down. So we've had lunch, and I have been cracking on with doing that kind of island bar area. Steve is just removing a little bit more wallpaper that he forgot to do in the guest bedroom yesterday. But little sneak peek of what the kind of island area is looking like now. I'm obviously not going to bore you with too much stuff because it'll be over on my home channel, but I've done the first coat of paint. I'm just waiting for it to dry. But whilst it's drying, I wanted to show you guys my curtains. So some of you may remember that I installed these curtains and also the net curtains over there. Because the window's so large, I only managed to find the correct size net curtains from B&Q of all places. But because they were so wide, they were super, super long as well. I think our ceilings are like 2.4 meters and these are far too long. So I've had to take them up. The curtains actually... Are you done, sir? Oh my God. So yeah, I've had to take them up. And it actually came with, I don't know what they call it. Something tape, hemming tape. So it's this iron-on thing. So I've only done one because I did it the other day on my lunch break and it took longer than I thought it would. So I just gave up and did one. I want to show you the difference because I'm going to do the other one now whilst I'm waiting for literally paint to dry. Let me show you the difference really quickly. So this is the one that I took up the other day. The camera may struggle a little bit because of the light. So the actual curtains, yes, are a little bit too short. This window is such an awkward size I've filmed all this before, but I didn't want to get bespoke ones, and these were like the only curtains I could find which actually fit the windows. So it's like a centimetre or two too short, but the net curtains are probably perfect height on those ones, but you can see how long. I actually took 27 centimetres off of the other one, and the reason I want to get this taken up, firstly because Milo likes to jump on the windowsill and bark at people, which is a really bad habit that we're trying to break. But when these net curtains are closed, he basically like jumps into the net curtain and gets like tangled up in them. It's ridiculous, isn't it, Milo? But it happens on like a daily basis. And also we got a robot hoover from Amazon and it sucks the curtains up. So I'm putting this on my priority list to get this one done today, because I mean they just look so much better anyway, but for health and safety reasons it needs to be done. And she is done. So looking so much better in here now. Just happy to have gotten that job done. It's just one of those really annoying tiny jobs that's been bugging me for ages, and I know some of you may be far better at doing stuff like this than me. This is not one of my strong points, so if I can do this, you guys can definitely do it too. And is it the perfect polished finish? Definitely not, but I'm happy with the outcome, and it was like a super cheap option to do this as well, so yay. Right guys, I've not been the best at vlogging today, but I finished doing my little island project. Obviously you guys saw that I took up the curtains. Steve, I can't remember if I mentioned this, but Steve decided to do some mist coats on the ceiling in the hallway, so that is looking so much better now. But I have vlogged that in like the DIY vlog on my home channel. So yeah, we've just had dinner. I've got another glass of wine, the same one I had last night. Steve's on the beers. And we're just sitting watching First Dates on Channel 4. So yeah, I'm going to sign this vlog off here because we're just going to chill out this evening. I had hoped that we would do more Sunday fun day things, but I feel like we got carried away with the DIY, didn't we? We're sat like very far apart.
It feels like we've been super productive this weekend though.
We have been super productive, but in all honesty, I'd love to film like a really cute, well actually, we are going to be filming a really cute vlog next weekend, because, so Steve booked a surprise weekend away for me for my birthday, but I had COVID on my birthday, so it's been postponed. So next weekend, we're going for a fun little weekend trip, aren't we?
We are.
So we're going to vlog it anyway, so at least we'll be doing something fun next weekend. But I do feel like, generally speaking, I'd love to pretend that we get up to loads of fun stuff all the time, but that's just
every single weekend.
That's just not reality for us right now.
No.
And we are like homebodies as well. We like kind of being at home, so it's partly choice, partly because we've got a lot to crack on with. But yeah, I'm going to sign this vlog off here. Keep your peepers peeled for an exciting surprise weekend away vlog. We're excited. Yeah. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.